Greetings, Alessio Gators. Welcome to our episode of the Key video series. In today's presentation, we'll cover writing scholarship essays, a worthwhile venture for any college student entering or continuing their education. Writing, like thinking, is a diligent act of sculpting a clear message from an abstraction, but students might often feel as if they're drifting in the Arctic Sea, holding out hope that a finished ice sculpture will appear along the horizon. We hope to present easy-to-follow examples of what makes a scholarship essay great. More importantly, we hope to demonstrate the need to dedicate time to the writing process so that you may locate, envision, and sculpt your iceberg into everything you imagine. By the end of this video, you'll be more prepared to chip away at your next scholarship essay with confidence. Before you break out your chisels and craft your essay, we will introduce scholarships, go through an icebreaker-like session, review brainstorming strategies, and finally, preview a revision example. Merriam-Webster Dictionary defines scholarship as a grant in aid to a student, as by a college or foundation. Every scholarship asks students to meet different criteria, but essay prompts are sometimes similar. Writing an essay gives students an opportunity to explain the purpose of seeking the scholarship and how it will support their educational goals. For many students and professionals, starting is the hardest part of the writing process. Imagine the prompt reads as follows. Please submit an essay explaining your need for this scholarship. To start thinking about what you might want to write, ask yourself these questions. Why are you applying for this scholarship? What sort of challenges have you faced in your education? What did you learn from those experiences? What goals are you pursuing? As a student seeking additional funding for college, have you considered other forms of financial aid? How will this scholarship help you reach your educational and career goals? The purpose of asking these questions is to generate specific content for your scholarship essay, which will help your essay stand out against others. Starting on a new project begins with a collection of ideas. The questioning icebreaker we just did is only the tip of the iceberg. We need to see what is below the water's surface to provide readers with enough evidence to capture the judge's attention. Let's explore the depth beneath the glacier in front of you and get creative. Brainstorming involves writing down and organizing thoughts, ideas, and inspiration. Pay close attention to any anecdotes, which are personal stories, favorite quotes, facts, or statistics you stumble upon during the brainstorming phase. Stories and scenarios add personality to your writing and draw the reader into your essay. To start, first do some pre-writing on your topic. You may use mind maps, outlines, or word association to explore what you think about the topic. Second, narrow your topic based on what you decided to write about. Use rhetorical techniques, logos, ethos, and pathos, to set yourself apart from other applicants. Logos means using reason to explain how things make sense. Ethos considers justice or right and wrong, and pathos expresses emotion. Finally, write a thesis statement that demonstrates need and describes what the funding will be used for and how securing those funds will propel your college education. Here are a few examples of turning a general phrase into more specific, personal sentences, which grab the reader's attention. The first example is a thesis statement answering why the applicant is requesting scholarship. I am applying for a scholarship because I want to teach. This sentence states a purpose but lacks specific information such as why the applicant wants to teach and what subject or educational level interests them. By omitting details, the reader wonders whether the author has thought thoroughly about the feature. A revised sentence could use logos. With the support of this scholarship, I plan to continue my college education to one day instruct college students. Notice how the use of active verbs such as plan and instruct brings the sentence to life. The second example is the beginning of an introductory anecdote. It started at the library. This statement has some information about setting but does not take full advantage of the reader's attention. One thing to look at is how you may increase relatability between the author and reader, as well as take note of the limited word count and use it to its fullest potential. Do not use words like it to describe what can be a subject or noun. Here's what a revised sentence could look like using pathos. My love for education began in the kid corner of a public library in Miami, Florida. The revised sentence is more specific in that it has a definite subject, love, and a designated setting, public library in Miami, Florida. If you are taking the time to include an anecdote, these details give the reader more information about you, which establishes a personal connection between the author and reader. Let's think back to previous pages and summarize what next steps to take to move forward with your scholarship application. Write the first draft. Revise. Ask yourself, have I answered the prompt? Did I include personal anecdotes or experiences? What modes of persuasion did I use, ethos, pathos, or logos? And finally, ask for feedback from peers or mentors. Remember, writing, like any craft, takes practice to improve. Don't expect your first draft to be perfect. Start the writing process early and plan what you want to say and how. Thanks for watching. We hope you've enjoyed this video and find it of some use throughout your college career at LSU and beyond. The Key's next video topic will cover time management and will premiere October 2021. Please stay tuned into the Key and join us in the comments section to share how our videos are helping you succeed.